Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake. Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them. Fate spins should thou or any of thy companions, because it is my calling. There is little as thou. Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection?
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Keep the paladin.
Another step forward. Let's see what this does. I need a quick word.
Be with you in a moment. Indulging in a spot of vanity. Handsome devil, aren't I? Be that as it may. Ceramorphosis. What does it make you think of? Not the prettiest of transmutations, is it? Day 1, fever and memory loss. Day 2, hallucinations and graying skin. Day 3, hair loss and blood leaking from all orifices. Need to go on? My point is this. Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal. Any expert will agree this is abnormal. What is happening, or rather not happening to us, is entirely undocumented. Uncharted territory. The silence before the storm. Something to sleep on. We should get some rest.
Abominations grow inside us. Our bones should ache. Our mouths should bleed. Yet we thrive. It is madness. Keep your rest short. Time is not our ally.
I saw you getting a lecture from our magical friend. I have to say, I thought you'd look worse, but no. Not a tentacle to be seen. Indeed you could. We're all doing surprisingly well, given the circumstances. I'm not taking anything for granted, of course. First sign of change, and I'll have to stop that pretty little heart of yours. I am open to suggestions. Knives, poison, strangulation, whatever you'd prefer. I don't think poison is for me. Nor stabbing, come to think of it. I always felt decapitation was a fine choice. One good swing and then nothing. But we were talking about you. What'll it be? A classic. One good thrust to the heart and you're gone. We need a good blade, of course. Don't want to waste time hacking and prodding with a dinner knife. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. This is all a worst-case scenario, obviously. If the last day has taught me anything, it's that the
Astoria,
impossible
you have
is more
such a
likely
nice
than you
voice.
think. Now, let's get some rest. The sooner we start tomorrow, the better our chances of keeping this hypothetical.
Something good here, I hope.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. This way. Might find something useful.
Ugh, it's heavy armor.
Have a lot on my mind. And well, in it. Anything of use?
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Need to find a way forward.
Feel I should have got Karlach first, but
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
love the name, by the way.
What chewed you up and spit you out?
Show some respect. This woman saved your pathetic life.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
That, I suppose. The goblins have found us. No doubt the beasts will be back. We need to pack up and leave. Immediately!
Been worse. Though, be careful you for once. Now that that's settled, we can get to finding a healer.
Hey, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
You acted quickly. I'm just sorry I didn't get there first. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor. Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
At least I hope you guys can hear me.
Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the Inner Grove. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though... I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
Really? We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
You know, I feel like playing. This is probably a good time to switch to Barbarian.
First I damn near die at the hands of goblins. Then I get sucker punched by a bloody randomer. I'm done with this hellhole.
Those two must have history. I should speak up.
Not this one, right? For a mere pittance, most willingly. Suspicion or very well. Should thou or any of thy companions, because it is my calling, a matter of course, as thou desires.
Let's go Barbarian. Screw it. It fits the Githyanki way more. Or fighter. Let's go Barbarian though. Oh, Discord name is actually the same as my YouTube name. Nothing has changed. So these are the Paladin mods that I got. What's this? Ah, yeah, same thing from the mod. Okay. It's actually worth a lot. So, if we're gonna go Discord, not Discord. If we're gonna go Barbarian, let's level up first. Yep, go for it. Reckless attack. Bestial heart. Let's go with. But your Discord name isn't it? Let me go on Discord on my phone. Because I think you get to put the numbers as it too. That's probably what it is. Let's see here. You have to excuse me, I haven't used Discord in a while. Rarely use it. Okay, yeah, it's my Discord name is literally my YouTube name, except only the first capital T, and the numbers are 6344 because you have to put the numbers afterwards. Okay. Let's get rid of the shield. I won't be needing a shield. Actually, no, I can't do that. I wish I could. So let's put away. Won't be using a shield. Won't be needing that. Won't be needing that. Alright, I'll add you. I also do need the numbers after your user, by the way. That was Dro Black, right? What was that Night Black? Oh, yeah. She got the drip. That's what I'm talking about. I want she to realize that I can't add you unless I have the extra. Evelyn. Jenner. Okay, back to it. Okay. Everything's locked. Boom. 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 Okay.
Here lies Cannon. He gave his life defending others. He will be missed.
Aradin's back with his tail between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin. Yeah, when he ran off with the druid that saved our hides the first time. Without Halsin, this grove's not so friendly, I'll tell you that. Crisis after another.
Glad you were here for those goblins. Picked one off yesterday myself. Shot her through the throat. Well, that should have killed her, but she kept gasping. Clawing at the arrow. That's what Zevlor said too. I hope you're right. I want to help. I just didn't think it would feel like this. What's next?
This way.
I speak, they burn. Let's light them up.
Can't give up. Not now. I am fury. I am death.
Oh,
Never wanted the easy path.
yep.
You have good
This is
timing.
modded to like
Never
Oblivion.
been much of
I
a
have
fighter,
so many
so
mods in this.
wrestling a
Well, I won't
bugbear
say up
would
to
have gone
Oblivion. Maybe like
poorly.
30 mods
But
I
you're
have
not
on this
here for
game.
heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it.
This is
fair
probably
and
like my
square.
4th time playing through this game.
That bloody Irenes. Devils just can't stand to loot. Here. Now go back to the pit that made you.
That might be worth it.
I could give all my characters, well, all the characters to my party modded weapons, but right now I'm just sticking to Drip. My main character only is the only one that has pretty much like a modded weapon, but it's not like crazy overpowered.
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it. It is unnecessarily odd. A small, noisy pest with a bushy tail. You cannot imagine what purpose such a creature could possibly serve.
Something's on my mind.
What did I tell you? Clear out!
Ah, I should have used to speak with Animal first, then talk to him. You're still in Act 1? I can understand that. There is a lot to do in Act 1. It's like, once you've done it, like once before, you kind of know where everything's at, almost.
I care about our lives.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave
of you.
Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
The only thing is, I've never finished a game because there was always something like that messed up in Act 3, or I messed up somehow. So I just restart.
We druids will be safe.
For example,
As for those that took refuge here, well,
someone
Sylvanas
went
guard
to
them
prison.
as they continue
I
their
broke him out.
travels.
I brought him back to the party, but then it wouldn't let me go anywhere. It was saying like, oh, one of your party members isn't ready to drop. At that point, I say, well, guess I'm restarting.
There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Like, that's modded. All these right here are like mods. Like this is, you can tell that's modded. Actually, I just downloaded that actually. I just got this one. He said, bro. Now it's time to barter. Like, this weapon was a mod, so I can have fun with playing a paladin. Where we're gonna... Like, there's even more, like, broken stuff that's modded. Bloody Allegiance. Oh, I know what yeah, this was for, so if whenever you finally play the Dark Urge, you'll understand what I mean when I say these are meant for that class. That's what says Bloody Allegiance. Not gonna explain it because it's like spoilers for that class, and I highly recommend playing it if you ever get the chance. And yeah, good times. But so the weapon I'm using right now is, well, I can't even inspect it right now, but actually, give me your tools. Give me your disarming kits. I need a shovel. Give me that. Give me your scrolls. And these are like all the, except Final Fantasy, these are all like, these dyes are mods too. Barter. Boom. I get 25% discount.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Also, if you notice that none of my characters have their weapons out, that's a mod as well, where they stay sheath or hidden. The only person I don't know what to put on them is Asterin, I have no idea what to put on that guy. Like, his build is like, I don't know.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldurs Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
How dare you?
Prove her wrong then, if you think you're able to, that is.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
Yeah.
If we left, we could at least compete for it.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Children!
Well, depends.
Look who's here.
How many people are dumb enough?
The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in
Although I
good
do
hands.
want to do a playthrough as one of the origin characters. Only thing is, I'm not sure which one would play as. Gale, apparently, from their polls, was the most played origin character.
Go on.
Don't know if that's
Give me your
changed,
best
but
shot.
at the time he was.
Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
You're on the right path, Umi.
I feel like I should
Go on
use
now.
different
Practice what you've
piercings
learned.
for the barbarian.
Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
You see the fiend again and ignite with Will's rancor. She is an infernal war devil, a threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit!
Evil incarnate.
Advocatus Diaboli.
That's what do you think about my Githyanki?
Her name is Karlak.
Someone yesterday
An
said she
archdevil
was,
soldier
I
I
quote,
swore
bad
my good eye to kill.
ASF.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. I'd be a fool if it didn't. I know the stories. Doomed to shed my skin, become a Illithid, and there's no coming back. But I haven't sprouted any tentacles, least not yet, thank Baldurin. Could just be good luck, but sooner or later, it's bound to run out.
A worthy ally, perhaps. But I'll waste no time chasing devils while a tadpole feasts on our skulls.
I've seen your people in battle. I reckon you are no mere warrior, but a god's damned army. I'd be a fool to let you turn your back. Pledge me your talents, and I'll pledge you mine. I'll presume that's Githyanki for yes. Now let's move.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Oh my. This is going to be a fun journey.
So I don't know if that's the mod helping right there. I have a mod where it incorporates everyone in my party into the dialogue no matter what. So usually you're only supposed to have 4 people in your party, but I have the mod that lets you have more than 4. And so I'm not sure if all of them were supposed to talk normally. But they did. So that's a win. Pact. I think Pact of the Blade is the good one to use. I think I know what outfit to get him. Shatter. And a lot of these spells are mods too. Like Flock of Familiars. I don't think that's a normal mod. That's a normal spell. Yeah, it's not. So we're gonna use that, see how that works out. Agonizing blood. Alright.
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
Seems simple enough.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too?
You! Move! What in every hell is wrong with you? Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies? If you believe anything the beast tells you, you're an idiot.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Oh, you thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
Believe it or not, but I witnessed a similar standoff back at the Yawning Portal. Of course, an establishment like that invites all sorts of outlandish entertainments. An inn in Waterdeep. Ooh, never a dull moment there. Adventurers come from all over Faerun to try their luck down the well. Leads into the Undermountain, you see, full of death, danger, and vast amounts of treasure. Hard to resist.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Will, you got some drip going on. I'm not Will. Gale, you got some drip.
Oh, a drow,
I made
a
you look good, buddy.
dragonborn, and a cleric of Cyric walk into a bar. Your standard fare. Maybe someone was cheating at cards. Maybe it was some weird lover's quarrel. In any case, out came the crossbow, and a hush fell over the entire room. I stood up and yelled, "Shadow Dark Ale for everyone!" The crowd cheered. The tension drained into 6 tankards, and soon all was well again. In a place like the Yawning Portal, the most powerful magic is calling for a round of drinks. Mind you, all I did was call for ale, but you went and stood in front of that crossbow. I'll drink to that.
Hey, he approves.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts. Goddess! We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. Maybe she sent you to help me. And you will, if you want to save your skin. And if the Teeth stick a few arrows in us on the way out of here, don't worry. Priestess Gut will patch us up. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
Mighty
I'd sooner swig a
booyog.
flask of acid than anything a goblin cooks up.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal? Then hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am. I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
Wow. So hateful. It's a nice little path that way.
You gonna open this cage or what? Well, hurry up. I got all the time.
Come
Gonna be
on,
sorry,
open up.
every last one of you.
Ooh, really got that.
Ready to go meet my tribe? Just say the word. Happily. Oi! Don't leave your pal Sazza behind! I can't follow your fancy booyog!
That might be worth a look.
Yo, what's good, you got? What's good, you got? You, I recommend it. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I'm actually honored that I'm in someone's recommendation
Bloody
list.
Teeths everywhere! We moving or what? It ain't safe.
No, it is safe here for you. It's not safe if you follow me, because you're gonna die. Oh boy, Team Fox. You already know. I was actually surprised Sonic Fox fought that guy. Like, genuinely surprised about that one. Never in my years would I expect that to actually
Can't
happen.
give up now.
So when it did, I was very blown back. Oh. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yes. It's too far. Oh god. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Boom. Wasn't it a rapier? Ah, yeah, there it was. Alright, well, come here.
The pride of the gate.
Fox is better.
Ever onward.
I completely agree. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. As much as I upload that guy's stuff, I genuinely do believe it is a act. Like 100%, I believe it's an act. The reason why I think it's an act is because it's you can't be like that, but at the same time, I do know someone that acts that way. I don't know. I just I believe that guy's acting fully. Yeah, we gotta get you that. Yo, I love this outfit right here. This outfit is jeez. Alright. But yeah. That guy, he's acting fully and it's working. Even like when I first saw it, I was like, this guy is gonna make it big on Twitch. Because at first I was watching, I was like, okay. That's alright. And then you keep watching, and then you're like, there's no way. It's an act. And it's working because no matter what, he's a villain. And once you're a villain, people want to see you fail. And because people want to see him fail, people are going to keep tuning into him. It's actually genius to do it, but I wouldn't have the patience, personally.
Let's get going.
A hero at heart.
Let's give you... Well... It's just like... I've seen it happen before. It's like Low Tier God. Low Tier God, I think he knows he's not that good. But he still talks all that shit, you know? And yeah, he does break it, like, he does break character. You can see when he doesn't.
Looking ahead. Time to press ahead.
The only thing I don't agree with is whenever he'll tell someone like, oh, subscribe, play by any character you want. And then when they do, he doesn't let them play the character they want. At that point, I'm like, alright, that's a bit much to do to people. What I'm really curious about is who's giving him the money, because there are people actively giving him money in his streams, or gifting him subs. I don't have anything to like become a member or anything like that. I just do this for fun. The fuck? What is going on? Right, oh. Why can't I go? Why can't I do anything? Why can't I do anything? What's going on there? Oh, actually. Save. Oh, there we go. Him and low tier god going at it would be very entertaining, honestly. It would be a race to see who rage quits first.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Yeah. Did some bleeding arts show up to save the druid? I'll cut you.
What are you doing?
You and him.
I ain't.
I'll be
Oh my god. Oh. Wow, that didn't go well.
Yes.
There we go. Get up, Will.
With finesse.
Oh. Oh. Oh dear God. All right then. That's the thing. Okay.
Need to find a way forward.
Yeah, the thing is too, I was like, I catch his streams like when I get off work. I have to like go in and look at it and all that because yeah, everyone's dying.
My path be true.
Like I get off work and I'm like, all right, let's see what's new. Then I see it and I'm like, well, fine, I guess it's time for me to watch it. And he is a snare.
Blood comes easy these days.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Talk to me.
You're gonna sit there. And you're gonna sit there.
Time to strike.
I have nuts. I don't go on TikTok anymore. But please do tell me. I'm guessing, is there a lot of likes or something?
Pawn to cleric 4.
Time to kill.
Damage. It's crazy.
A better position.
Oh, the things that he likes. Oh no, I have to think about that. No, I have not.
Slow down.
Is it bad?
Enough sitting around. Let's go hurt someone.
That took the edge off.
I had to really think about that one.
Let's see.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Can't.
Or like the things he likes, like cringy or something. Huh. What? I guess he has a breastfeeding fetish or something.
Never a dull moment.
I mean, that is pretty wild. I think most people forget that some social media platforms people can see what you like.
I want to have a word. Ready to go meet my tribe? Happily. Oi! Don't leave your pal Sazza behind!
I like how she says that like right when I tell her to follow me.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond.
No.
My faith protects me.
She can't do her stuff.
Close.
This. For now.
Blade at the ready.
No one stopped me yet.
Wits and
Okay.
blades always sharp.
Take that off for a second.
Take two.
There
Rescue
we go.
attempt has been noticed. Choose your next move carefully.
I tried to rescue this guy? Okay.
You are persuasive enough.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here. No. I'd still be outside gathering herbs if I didn't run into the goblins. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There.
What to do?
Can't afford to stay idle.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Don't waste a step.
I mean, hey man. If someone has a fetish, I don't kink shame. Everyone has their thing, you know?
Thought I was never gonna get out of there. Good to be free again, gotta say. Never break a promise, unless there's something in it for me. I'll introduce you to my whole tribe and put in a good word for you. See you at the camp.
Open up. Strange. It looks healthy.
The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brainworms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
Of course. Wow, got inspiration now. Hey.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead.
And is it dead enough for you?
Yes. You know something. Speak. I really made that.
It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed by a vampire. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. They are ferocious creatures. But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go.
Nocturnal visitors, you say? You're so caring all of a sudden. Actually, where am I? Ah, yeah, that's where it's at.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
A 4? Jeez.
I'm so sorry. It's our brother, True Soul Edwin. He's injured and I wasn't thinking.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back. The injured man locks eyes with you. The parasite writhes in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits, yours to shepherd.
Protect them. Mind the true soul. She will... She...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now.
A true soul. Thank the Absolute. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you.
Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
What? Are you testing us? The Absolute is our goddess.
Yeah,
She's
this
going to
haircut,
rip
man.
down
I
the
cannot
old
do.
world order,
Every time I see this
start a
dude,
new
this
one.
dude's haircut throws
Then
me
we
off.
will be the ones with the power. Well,
Like,
you will
if
first.
there's
be true
anyone
soul.
out there, if
You
your
don't
hair
need
is
me
like
to
that, just
explain
shave it,
that.
dude.
A
It's
true
not worth it.
soul, like you, has
Stop
been
fighting losing
chosen
battle.
by the Absolute. You speak with her voice, and when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
Oh, I like these two. All zeal and no brains.
I'm sorry, true soul. I only repeated what I thought I knew. It seems the Absolute still has a great deal to teach me.
We were looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. But instead of them, Edwin found an oil bear. An angry one. We managed to drag him away, but The beast's claws had already done their work. I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with owlbear tracks. We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost. What? And just leave Ed? I suppose he'd want us to go on. Find a way to honor his sacrifice.
May the Absolute guide us.
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin, Saza. Curious.
So the tadpole gives us the ability to influence others.
Ignore it. Deny it. This is nothing but a disease, and every use will sicken us further.
Nonsense. Any power freely given is a power well received, and this is a valuable power indeed.
It's only valuable if we understand it, and we don't. Not yet, at least.
So why am I streaming? Because it's my free time.
Sensible.
Gotta enjoy my downtime, man.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Humans abandon their hosts as soon as they need to. Vile parasites.
All the more reason to rid ourselves of our own uninvited guests. Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
Stench. Dead
Oh,
owlbear
thank you.
prey, no doubt.
I'm just trying to relax and play the games. People don't understand that I just don't have that much free time. Oh shit. I should have
Feel the
talked
quake of its
first.
heavy
Ah, shit.
footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat.
Oh, I did do it. Okay.
It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse. Brave. Stupid, but brave. And I'm too tired to deal with brave. You can go, but you make one wrong
Why other
step and
games
I'll
you gotta
rip you
be
to
fighting
shreds.
against people like what other games I got? I could play games. I do play a lot of games, honestly. Like an absurd amount.
I warned you, soft meat.
It's
You
just
don't
that
listen.
I'm on my laptop right now. So on my Xbox, yeah, I got a lot. Like I'll play Smite sometimes. Don't know if you ever played that. It's a little fun game. Some other games. Bam! You know, Karlach, not Karlach.
On I go.
Oh, this bitch's name. Shadowheart. Shadowheart, you have like the worst luck when it comes to hitting hits.
All that matters.
And I don't understand why. But recently I've been playing more single player games. It's more relaxing to me.
I found my mark. A rough tempest I will raise. Don't get too close.
Take this.
Oh,
Looks
God.
from you to his dead
Did not
mother.
expect her to get destroyed like that. Well, the thing is, I don't like.
Wake. Hungry.
I don't have a TV either.
A single strike will end his suffering.
And unless you mean like I could plug like HDMI my Xbox to my laptop or something like that.
It hurts. Hungry. Food.
You watch, speechless, as the cub begins to eat his mother.
At least the cub has a fighting chance now.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. Positive. You can trust me on that.
I could, but it doesn't, like, I'm in the military and I'm about to go on deployment soon. So that's why it's like, it don't really matter for me to do that right now.
Defender of the people.
There's no time to waste.
Let's see what happens. No problem. I do it for all of you guys. There we go.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune. How much further can I go? Let's have a look.
I'll be damned. A shrine to Seluma. Feel that? Magic. A spell sealed that chest tight.
Perception fail. My ass.
Lost in thought. Let's go.
That's cute. This prayer bears the same symbol as the chest. I think it might just be the key.
Cool.
And there we go. Never knew prayer could...
You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible. This rubbish is an offering to Selûne. At best, it's worthless. At worst,
Oh, the
who
irony.
knows, could be cursed. Do not trifle with that moon witch or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow. Fine. Perhaps you can sell them for a couple of coins.
Okay.
I've got a long road ahead.
Gale. Gale. Gale.
Which way to the nearest library?
All right, what now? Should mind my step.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately. Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, city of splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There. Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
Oh shit. Hey, there we go.
For a split second, you see a swirl of untamed magic. Then his defenses drop like a portcullis.
Out! That was uncalled for. not an eventuality I'm entirely unfamiliar with. Nevertheless, please don't try that again unless I invite you to.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. Karlach's fires raged in Baldurs Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it, and she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Ariel's own, Chaos Incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her.
She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit.
I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing. A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
All right. Anything more we should discuss?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. I left him with his uncles. 5 years on, and he's flourishing. If only every child was so lucky. I mourn the ones I could never save, whose cries I never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded. It was an even bloodier day, and a stronger foe. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days. By all means.
This Blade of Frontiers is truly Shalak. The idealist do-gooder, the benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much. Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Or you simply weren't listening. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities. Now I have seen you enlightened, I will report your progress to Vlaakith herself once I ascend.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already. Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get. There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it. I don't know what you mean. It's nothing, really. Fine, I'll tell you. So long as it spares me your ham-fisted threats. I worship Shah, the Mistress of the Night. It is my holy mission to oppose Selûne, her teachings and her followers. It hurts. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it. Forever, ideally. And you assume too much about what I can and cannot tell. Secrecy is everything for Shah's children. It is our code, our creed, our shield. I even keep secrets from myself. I had my memories suppressed, so that nothing I know could be used against the Dark Lady. Once I prove myself, my memories will be restored. I'm not sorry I kept this from you. Not one bit. Though, perhaps that might change, if you can show an open mind. All right. As I said, Shah is my patron, my mistress. Goddess of darkness and loss. I assume you've heard of her? Well, if that troubles you, perhaps you should fetch the bailiff to arrest me. Ah, but there's no bailiff here, is there? Just leagues of wilderness and the dangers lurking within. We're in this together, but I'll happily go it alone. My faith will keep me company. The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow. It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure. It's less difficult than you might imagine when you can't remember life without it. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning. I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons. I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor. You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask? She took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive. She's my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me, loves me. Don't
What do you
believe
mean,
the
where
lies
is
the
he?
Selûnites tell. What, besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant? It's nothing to laugh at. Save your questions if that's how you're going to react. No, I can't. Quite literally, I mean. With my memory suppressed, I can't betray Shah's secrets. But I can't remember much of myself either. If I manage to return to Baldurs Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored. That is not for you to know. Leave it at that. We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little? Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. Personally, I think finding this Halcyon is our best bet. If we're truly desperate, we can try to convince that goblin gut in assisting us. As for this Githcrash, well, if your kind can actually save us, I stand to be corrected.
I'll give it a shot.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster. I feed on animals. Boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. I'm just too slow right now. Too weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed. You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still.
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me. Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further? I only need a taste. I swear. Really? Of course. Not one drop more. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
It's like a shard of ice into your neck, a quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
That was amazing. My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy. Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
Okay.
Good morning. How do you feel? It'll pass. Just be glad I'm not a true vampire. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn, like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers. Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time. You're such a sweetheart. I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
A vampire? Well, that explains the pallor. Given our group's nature, I don't see much harm. We're each monsters in the making, after all.
Oh, and a quick word of warning, Astarion. I taste absolutely awful. Keep your distance.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty, to work together as a team. There now. We're all friends. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
My name is Githyanki, and my kin will understand my need for servants. They will help you, but only if I ask.
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove. Sucker punching strangers. That's your bit, right? Wasn't any of your business, though, was it? Didn't think this contract could go any worse. Then you showed up. The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldurs Gte that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldurs Gte when you die. I'm just glad to be rid of the bloody thing. Happy hunting. wasting time.
You don't gotta remind me.
Do you think your kin search for you, Lae'zel?
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
What's that?
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly. I told you to go! Perhaps that's true. Your scent is thick with blood. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest. Your words are uglier than the rest of you. Go back to whatever hole you slithered out of.
Oh shit.
Leave us alone.
The myth, the man, the legend is here. I can't believe this.
Ever heard of a vampire called Cazador? Well,
I don't think so. Why? Friend of yours?
He's patriarch of the Tsar family. Nasty fellow, if the histories are accurate.
Goblins ahead. Looks like they're laying an ambush.
Get over there! Surround them like! You spotted us. Good. It's like they say. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked. We got you surrounded. Here's how this goes. You take one step further, and we'll fill your front with arrows. Or you turn around,
This man's sitting
and your
right
backside
here.
gets the
I don't
same
think that
treatment.
guy's here anymore though.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Hold up, lads. This one might be more than we bargained for. Go on, then. Just keep your nose clean.
Tell me, Lae'zel, when you say we might be purified at your creche, what does that mean exactly?
Augusta will affix the Zaithisk, the purifier, to our heads. Its magic will quell the parasite in an instant.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break, Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. In short, I've grown to trust you.
Got dehydrated. That's very gratifying to hear.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. Oh, staffs, tomes, cowls. The form doesn't matter, so long as it's brimming with weave. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical. We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Don't have any needs right now, so good on ya.
Then keep looking.
What's hiding here?
Look what we got here! Another little birdie wanting to fly! Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you! Hope you got a stomach for ice! What's it bloody look like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak to fly. 'Cause it makes me laugh. We ain't looking for company, maggot. Not unless you want to join him up there. How about this? You pay a toll and go on as you like, or else you fly. Cough it up!
1,000.
As the symbol glows,
It's like a high as
power
fuck.
courses through you. Authority.
Oh. That ain't good. What? There we go.
A haggler, are ya? How about this? You live and pay me loads more. What are you saying? That I can't count? I'll count how long it takes you to bleed out unless you pay. You're a true soul. I didn't know. Wouldn't dare question you, never.
Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten.
We'll leave you to it.
Let's find you something to eat.
All right then. Fresh meats, scared meats. Yes.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
We should keep moving. I don't know exactly. Lady Shah, protect me. It felt oddly familiar, but I don't know why. I saw something that reminded me of my faith, my mission. I felt something rise within me, like my blood was on fire. Then it passed. That's all I know. It's stopped now, whatever it is. Let's just carry on.
Was I supposed to go over here? No. Working at the car wash. At the car wash.
Cut me loose! Free me and find out!
Oh, shit.
Ugh. Baga Kabara. Those pustulant thugs! Well, get on with it. Whatever you are. You saved me, now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes? My own fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on. Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldurs Gte for years.
No, fuck this little gnome.
I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
The car wash. Dun, dun, dun. We never get rich. Dun, dun, dun. The car wash.
For our
Oh
master,
boy.
Mr. Hunter.
Yeah, I got that man.
How
6
would
Arcade
you
coming in here.
approach killing a vampire.
A full-on vamp, you mean?
Honestly, didn't even know that man knew I was
Lure
making
it into the sun,
videos.
drive a stake
But at the same time, I had a feeling that he knew.
And that's not the end of it. The suckers are wily. And no offense.
I don't wonder if he checks on my videos or something like that.
Wiliness keeps me alive.
As you approach, a guttural scream and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door. Then, a low moan. Someone, or something, is having a bit of fun.
Leave it. Whoever's inside doesn't want an audience, and I don't want to fight.
What the hell are you doing?
Dear God.
Puny? I am strong. I am feroz. I am.
Enough! Moment ruined. Passion squished like slow goats underfoot. Oh, we leave.
Yo, I wouldn't know how to feel someone laugh. Yeah, that's wild. Imagine you getting busy, someone comes in and laugh. That is wild. Alright, almost there. I believe it's this one. Not quite. I think the bridge is over here. Yeah, there it is. Huh.
Feed if you must, Astarion. But give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food.
Zaithisk you mentioned intrigued me. Care to tell me a bit more?
That's curious.
One horn, the stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you. Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you. You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
Listen to sense now. I don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit.
You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are... Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. It turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going. Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Then we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by their short hairs. Sound good?
She's almost as scary as you, Lae'zel. So naturally she gets my vote.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. Whew. I'm getting all het up. Let's make tracks. So, Will, now that we've made peace, how about we get to know each other properly? What's your story?
Not so much a story as a pantomime. And I've played my part all too poorly.
I would too. Go on, Will. We're listening. Who sicked you on me?
You're not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to your throat, Karlak.
You make it sound like a harvest of devils coming for you, Will.
You're closer than you know. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll face my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
A devil and devil hunter standing shoulder to shoulder against a common enemy. Rather poetic, I think. That is most gratifying to hear. May I? Thank you. That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters. Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it. And, on the plus side, my tower in Waterdeep has never been so free of clutter. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told. My lady, I bow to your boundless kindness.
There we go. Alright. Let's see.
Those paladins I need to stomp are that away. Don't burn yourself.
No time to rest. What path lies before me?
Well, well, well. Hello.
If you insist.
No one back home will ever believe this. Breathe deep and move.
Have you wondered what people will say, Will, when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster?
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint, though.
I like Gale, but I'm keeping all my good gear well out of sight. Everything fancy he touches meets a grisly end.
I'll take that.
Cut it out.
Nothing to worry about.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home. What sort of devilment is this? Paladins, to arms! This one is with the Fiend!
So it's like that, eh? Oh.
Another fight. Let's go. Think you can take me on?
That didn't work. What?
Parabellum.
The blade will not bend.
All right, Karlak, it's go time.
No holding back. Coming through.
My faith will protect me. I have to keep going. I am fury. I am death. In my best interest.
Dang.
I'm heating up.
Battle favors the fearless.
I'm ready. On the move. Nothing important is ever easy. Time to strike. On the move. No choice but to keep going. Very well. I will ascend.
Time to push my luck again.
Mundes volte clipi.
Well, so much for peace.
Victory awaits. You bow, or you break.
Forever dauntless.
Where do I go from here? Have to keep going.
Let's end this.
bleed for me.
Of course.
Battle favors the fearless.
Gods, it's hot in here. Got it.
Never a dull moment.
Dawn with the weave.
None revering!
Time to move.
Fleet of foot.
This is my happy place.
Yeah, you're a little late to.
Let's finish this.
He left. He sent a message like a while ago. He's like,
Smell that?
Fuck them. Fuck Thariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash. Not big enough. Now get out before you get hurt. Now!
One day, I'll catch a break.
Never going back. Just try it, Thariel. Come on! That ought to do it. Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look? Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down. High pain tolerance and a dynamic duo of... But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him. Sounds like a good lead. Hopefully our guy will be among them. A tune-up would do this old tub a world of good.
No traps, please.
God, it's the salt of the
nostrils should be labeled a war crime.
Trap. Be cautious.
Trap.
Step carefully. There's a trap. Just another crate. All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Trap. Be cautious.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
Trap. Be
How
cautious.
considerate.
Open up. A pressure plate? Curious. There must be a trick to it.
Defender of the people. One move ahead.
Onward.
Still alive. So that's progress. Watch how you go. There's a trap. Watch how you go. There's a trap. Anything of use? Best be on my way. Don't mind if I do. I'm way too big.
So, you and Lae'zel. Seems tame.
Please don't remind me. But keep your guard up with her.
Note.
Alright.
So, Astarion, which of us would you rather feed on if he had free reign?
Will. No question. He's strong, fast, and righteous. I'm salivating already.
These tieflings prove fragile. Never mind to end their misery myself.
You sound disappointed.
Remind me to stay on your
I'll
good
bite
side.
you if you ask.
You were never on my good side.
Don't sound so eager.
Be gone. I am hungry.
Another one. What are you under there then? Ant? Or rocks? If you do not like your form, then choose another. That is what the keepers of this place do. They become birds, to hunt on the wing. Bears to tear flesh with teeth. But for me, only oxen, only same old hay. And I cannot even eat it, because the horned ones hide their shiny bits inside. Hiding things. Thinking they're clever. Not clever. Sometimes I eat the shiny bits, and they have to go looking for them on the other end.
That orc seems a little too interested in me.
Very well.
Ah, you're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
No, you are incapable. I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldurs Gte, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that tick-tock...
Funny.
Again. Swing and carry. And again. Swing and...
By Mordai's eyes. More of them. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Lower.
You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldurs Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
By the dead gods, are all Giths so brutal?
Brutal? Blood still flows through his own veins. I was positively gentle.
Very gentle.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Tch. A shell so thin requires little to crack it. The teeth sling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By Vlakith's covenant, I know little more.
Goblins will come.
You sound like you're looking forward to it.
I could use the target practice.
How long until Ronan shows off his thunder wave?
Depends.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The Devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help. I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please. I've sensed some during our travels. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic, once you know what you're looking for. Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up.
Yes, sir.
forged from the heart.
We're being Spider-Man 2 with this one.
Who uses wooden tools?
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon. I am not grumpy. Scowl on your face before I can try. You're an idiot.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me, too.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake. And what about us? There's every chance we've doomed ourselves by helping these people. We will end up for a very goblin's blade, all because Leah insists on helping every wounded foe we see. Our best chance to make it to Baldurs Gate is on our own. This place is lost. You are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramaz's tower in the upper city.
The very same.
The word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
If it's powerful acquaintances you're after, you have to look no further than yours truly. Few can match me, in either magic or talent. In years to come, you will boast of this meeting, I can assure you. May we meet again in Baldur's Gate, my friend.
How long until Roland shows up?
You, fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. That's a good attitude. Here, have more. We'll need every bit of strength to make it to Baldur's Gate. Trust me.
Delicious gruel.
Why, hello there, sweetness. Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. It's a rare day when I see one of you lot about. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! You look more green than yellow, Ethel. Are you hurt, cold, feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. I know Githyanki make a habit of paranoia, but 'tis just a healing potion. Yes, and you're as grumpy as I remember. No offense, love, but you don't look well. Are you all right? Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats. I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up. Not that they'd listen to little old me. Anyway, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale. Hey, bother. Take care now, sweetie.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
Just once.
Whoa, hey! Can't say I've ever seen someone like you before. You some kind of elf or something? So not an elf. Okay. Anyway, to business. Hold out your hand. I want to show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. You haven't seen anything. Go on, take the ring and watch your fortune change. Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it heads or tails. Hey, hold on, you gotta pay for that. Real sweet sense of humor you got there, chum. Anyways, you gotta call before the flip. Heads or tails. Heads it is. See? I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested? Okay, fair. Let's go again. Heads or tails? Call it. Heads! There. Happy? Really? I mean, fine. Heads or tails? Heads! There. Happy? Lady, come on. Okay. Heads or tails? Heads! There. Happy? Fine. Heads or tails? Tails it is! There. Happy? Heads or tails? Tails it is! There. Happy? You're killing me here, lady. You really are. Just take the ring, huh? Free sample. Now, you want to take a look at the other stuff I got? Or maybe you just want to go? You got it. One sec. That's what I got. You bought something. Most everybody says it looks like junk and moves on. Oh, you have. You definitely have. Anyway, see you again sometime. Take care. Safe travels.
You realize your bag feels light. You were just robbed.
Shit.
Hey, you're back. Here to buy some stuff? Me? No, promise. I'm just a kid trying to make a living. You know who you should talk to? Moll. She's my boss, I guess. Good at finding stuff. Her office is through the crack in the wall over there, if you can fit. If you have another choice, you go right ahead. Otherwise, Moll's waiting.
Me? Suspicious? No?
It's just so hard. We're on our own, and Mom said she'd help us.
I wasn't supposed to say her name. Anyway, I won't say anything else. You can't make me, even if you murder me.
Before you can say anything else, she sprints away.
Blackets will be done.
Yo, Lizelle, what's going on here? Why you got this giant weapon out all the time?
Let's move. At the ready.
Please, last room.
Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Still breathing, despite everything.
Carl Magrin, you, get back! Keep back! Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? You!
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Can it be a Githyanki? Oh, what a delight. If I was less educated, I presume to ask what you're doing on the Sword Coast. You're hardly my first, my friend. With a curious mind and a good pair of walking shoes, one makes many an acquaintance. Though at present, my curiosity lies elsewhere than the vagaries of the children of Gith. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, but remember nothing useful about goblin social order or behavior.
Ye gods! Can it be? How terribly compelling. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? Witness declined to comment on nature of dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to door roll.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket.
Until we meet again.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Yes. Yes, I see. Ah, I do wish I could understand you.
Moon, sun, oh, remind me. No, that doesn't work. Damn it. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become. Change? No. Damn it! No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't. Nothing fits, you know? It can't hurt. I have an extra lute, if you want. My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her, dancing beneath the stars, a huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble, like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect! Words of mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down. Yes! Yes!
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight.
sorry. She'd have said the same thing. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it. She'd yell at me for that clunky verse and make me play till my fingers were raw. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Finish the Weeping Dawn. For her. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this. It's still rough.
It hurts! It hurts!
Please, make it stop!
Can't you hear it? Her singing. It's awful.
Terrible.
No!
You're kidding!
My head is...
When you pull the last light down, moon, sun,
And I can crack that open.
remind me of your grace, faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Moon, sun, all remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay.
I could understand you.
Is someone singing? It's beautiful.
Something over there.
That'll have to do.
Such a pretty song. What happened?
Let's have some courage. Moving.
Concentrate. Got to press on.
This is my time. No time to waste.
Knees high.
I will ascend. My path be true. Breathing, despite everything. Death won't take me yet.
What's up for discussion?
Are they gone? No. Yes. I mean, I don't know. That's what the voice said. I almost got to the nest, but the singing. I need to get back. Mole will be so mad. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me.
He's here. Oh, no,
Find
he's
a boy
not here
called
anymore.
Donny.
He was here earlier.
Tell him you want to
Before
see
he
the
wanted to stream.
dragon's lair.
It actually took me by surprise when I saw it.
That scamp reminds me of myself when I was a nipper. Always getting into trouble. And worse. One time, my parents denied me a kitten, so I summoned myself a Tressim. Ah, dear old Tara. Beautiful creature. Benefits of a wizard's education, you see. Of course, my considerable talent didn't hurt either. Well, that depends on who you ask, I suppose. I may have summoned things rather more exotic than a winged cat. There was that magma mephit once. Nice fellow, we kept in touch. Of course, in walked the housekeeper, screaming, yelling, panic, and before you know it, fire everywhere. Anyway, I'm glad we got that boy out of his predicament. Poor lad would have been harpy feed if it wasn't for you.
Alright. Gonna end it there. Some good progress. Y'all have a good one.